have a bunch of terms being added and subtracted together, or a rational function, so something that looks like this when you have these polynomials divided. And then this part where it says a is in the domain of f, that just means if a is a number you're allowed to plug in for f. So I'm going to talk about that real quick. So basically when you see this a is in the domain of f, what that means is, like, so if you had the limit as x approaches 1 of 3x squared plus 2x plus 1 over x minus 1. So this 1, so this a here, so it talks about how a is in the domain of f, so we're looking at this a right here. So in this problem, that a is 1. So in this case, a is not in the domain of f because you're not allowed to plug 1 into this equation. And the reason you can't plug 1 into this equation is if we did plug 1 into this equation, so the numerator is fine, this top part is fine, but our denominator, the bottom part, once we plug in 1, our denominator equals 0, which we're not allowed to do.
Okay.
So as long as you're able to plug in this a in for x and nothing like that happens, like you don't get a 0 in your denominator, then you can use this law. And so what this law says, and this law is super powerful, is that if you have one of these functions, then all you have to do to solve the limit is take this a and plug it in for x. So like for this problem here, so let's just go ahead and look at this example again. Limit as x approaches 5 of 2x squared minus 3x plus 4. So we notice that this is a polynomial. It's just a bunch of terms being added together or subtracted. And so we can use this law. And so we can just take the a, which is our 5, and we can just take this a and plug it in for all of our x's to find the limit. So to find this limit, all I have to do is take this 5, plug it in for x here, take this 5, plug it in for x here, take this 5, oh, there's no more x's, so I just put the 4 here, and then just solve. 5 squared is 25. 15, and then you can just use your calculator if you feel uncomfortable with these steps. So this is 50 minus 15 plus 4. So 50 minus 15 is 35 plus 4 equals 39. And you'll see that this is the answer, 39. And so before we use these limit laws to figure this out, but since we have this special case where this is just a polynomial,